Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words, become much more articulate. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about why you should avoid cliques at work. A clique is a group that excludes others. And in some ways, cliques aren't always bad because whenever you're entering a workspace, initially you're looking for commonalities among yourself and your peers. And in the beginning, having a clique is perfectly fine. Let's say you're doing one of these programs where you go from being a college student to being an analyst to eventually being an associate. The people that you started off the class with, you're going to be somewhat cliquey with them because you guys are all in the same year. But as you go from that transition of being that intern to an analyst to an associate, and now you are in the company, you are a full-time worker in the company, no more college, you need to do your best to get rid of this mentality of being in a clique. People that are a little too clicked up, I would say they prefer safety over risks. And you as a manager, one of the worst things that you can do is you are responsible for the cliques. This happens with a lot of managers because let's face it, most workers, they're not the most competent. Every now and then, there's that one competent worker. The manager builds an affinity for this worker, and the manager and this worker will sit together a lot. And all the other team members, they're thinking, well, why are these two always sitting together? Why isn't the manager also bringing me along as well? And the other employees, they start to view the manager as that guy that is creating these boundaries and creating a cool people section versus non-cool. That's not the way to do it. As a manager, your entire goal is to create, I would say, chatty neurons. View your employees as neurons, and your goal is to create these neural pathways among the different neurons to make sure that they are communicating, they are collaborating, and they are getting closer and closer to their goals. Whenever you spot cliques as a manager, the goal is to dissipate them by forcefully doing it. Sit one person next to the other person more, or tell them, hey, you are going to be collaborating with this person more, because these two people are very much responsible for the clique-like attitude. Cliques are destructive, especially when you're trying to build this camaraderie among your team members. And it happens because us as human beings, we love familiar faces. If you are someone that is seeing a lot of cliques, you know what I would recommend you do? You walk straight up to that clique. And they'll be like, well, what does he want? And you just stay there for a little bit. You're like, yo, guys, how was your weekend? And these people, they will invite you in. I always thought that was weird. I thought, man, these guys are so clicked up. But whenever I go up to them, they suddenly become somewhat like fanboys. They're like, oh, wow, my weekend was good. What about you? Because they like the familiar face, but they respect that someone is bold enough to just go up to them. It doesn't matter if you have an idea what you're going to say to them. Don't worry about that. Just go up to them. Your body is going to fight you. Your body's going to be like, oh man, I feel kind of weird because this group, they seem like they don't want me there. Force your body to go there anyways. You will become way braver in the corporate space, which is a good soft skill to have. And you'll be surprised by their reaction. A lot of them, they will talk to you. Sometimes they're going to be in their own little world. They're super clicked up, and that's more about them rather than you. You did nothing wrong. It's just they're somewhat weird. They like that safety. But you went up anyways, and it builds that courage muscle, which is so important for the corporate space. If you enjoyed today's talk and you want more practical insights like this in corporate culture, office politics, how to rise up in a company, you definitely want to check out the ArmaniTalks free daily newsletter. Every single day at 7 p.m. EST, I'm dropping a brand new newsletter that will help you level up your soft skills and become way braver at work. Join the tribe by going on ArmaniTalks.com/newsletter and sign up today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.